everybody. Well, we got the adapt equalizer box, and I went through and I did a full detailed evaluation on it, which is going to be uploading soon. But let me just say that for regular headphones like the ones I'm wearing, they're absolutely fine. For these gaming headsets, no. It doesn't work for gaming headsets, even with the adapters on them. So, I would just say is, for gaming headsets, look elsewhere. Just being honest with you. Because I don't want you to waste your money on something that's not going to help you. Yeah. Well, Krista's home. She came home yesterday in the evening, so she will probably be here in the morning chat, most likely. But like I said, the thing is that really what shocked me was the fact that these adapters were just, I tried everything, and trust me, I did a lot of trials. Trust me, lots of flow trials. Just to get it to work with a gaming headset. And with the iRig Pre, well, we never talked about it, but the iRig Pre, let's just what this says for a minute. The iRig Pre is an adapter that connects XLR, phantom, and unphantom microphones to your iPhone that uses a TRRS iPads and many Android phones as well, allowing you to use microphones like this one with those devices. And it provides 48 volt phantom power because it is powered by a 9 volt battery. And it also provides necessary preamplification circuit as well. And it has a regular headphone jack in the output so that you can plug in headphones like these into it so that you can monitor your sound levels. So in that case, that was a lot more expensive than that equalizer, but it's much more usable for everyday things. Good morning, Krista. This morning, I went ahead and I ran Tammy AI on last night's video, and YouTube says, "Excuse me, ad blockers are not welcome here." You know what, YouTube? It's my own channel. I'm not wanting to watch ads on my own videos because it's my own, and after all, that's even a bigger violation of terms of service. Which is this: you're not even supposed, yes, because you're not even supposed to watch or interact with your own advertisers. So of course running an ad blocker on my own channel should be a totally acceptable option because you're stupid enough to run ads in the first place when I'm checking my videos. YouTube, get with the program. Come on, you can do better than this. So, I mean, yesterday we had a shorter morning show because I didn't really have a lot to cover. And you know what? We don't still have a lot to cover. But hopefully today we'll have more people to interact with us. Let's get QEQ open. QEQ is the link for you. QEQ is the link for you. Come talk to me on QEQ. QEQ is the link for you. You. So let me just make sure my online software EQ is doing its job, because that has been working very well. And, yep, that's doing its job. Excellent. I kind of like that when you can actually get things working that way. Iran was hiring the Hells Angels on American residents. Why would they want to do that? Because the United States is still technically at war with Iran since the times of Shah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You're right. Well, we're the bikers for Trump. Maybe we should send the bikers for Trump over to Iran instead of assassinating some of their people. Just really interesting to think about the fact that, right now, the United Nations organization that actually was sponsoring some of the stuff with Israel is getting a lot of blowback from United Nations countries about their purpose. And I don't have all the details on that, but anybody? Red, you are up in the news. What's the story with the United Nations WA program, or WUMA program? What's the story with that? I know that member states have said that they don't want to fund it anymore. How you doing, Kay? Good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying the Discord. Carrie has joined the Discord, and I don't know what she thinks of it. I think she probably realizes it's a very quiet place. We aim to have a Discord that is welcome to everybody. So if you're willing to be respectful and decent, you are welcome to ask for invite to join. If you want to be a douchebag, go elsewhere. Oh, yeah! Good morning, Tiger. How are you doing over there in the UK? Keeping warm? I think you're doing fine, I think. Yeah, Red, I kind of glad about that. United Nations seems to pick the losing side more than anything. After all, they run Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, and we all know where that's going. And they're rubbing elbows with the World Economic Forum. It's the IPCC, for those of you who don't know. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change is supposed to be a scientific panel discussing climate change. But the problem is, and scientists have said this themselves, that they only seem to want to study research that supports climate change. So, which means that they're probably rubbing elbows with the World Economic Forum as well. And which means is everything is biased against everybody else. Absolutely. The United Nations is funding this migrant crisis, not just the United States, but to other countries as well. So you see, folks, I don't do fake news. I'll be honest, sometimes I can be wrong with the news, but it's not because I'm deliberately trying to get fake news. I think it's after all, it's so easy to make mistakes. You read enough news articles and watch enough YouTube videos from people that are also doing news digging, somebody is likely to get a news story wrong. And the news anchors that I watch, a good portion of them are willing to admit, oops, we messed up. I appreciate when they at least admit that they made mistakes, because it shows that they're at least willing to admit that they're human.
Oh, yeah!
Good morning, PDX. Now, PDX, I actually still would like to know, and you didn't get back to me. I know we were talking about trying to schedule one of the shows as second interview, and I said Saturday would be good. Now, you just need to tell me what day and time on a Saturday for part 2 of the interview. Yeah. United Nations is got too many people in their organization that got a lot to gain by supporting some of the stuff that they do in the form of kickbacks and favoritisms and things like that. And by the way, Carrie, in case you don't know, Wednesday nights, PDX and her husband, J-Mac Oregon, have a game called Weehoo, which is at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Central Time, where you can win Starbucks gift cards and sometimes Amazon gift cards as well. So, you could get some nice stuff if your number that you chose comes up. So look into it. If you want some coffee for $5 or something from Starbucks, or if you're eligible to win one of the Amazon gift cards, you may actually find it absolutely quite helpful for you. I don't know if Leo's a jerk. I'll just say Leo is just expressing her viewpoint, which is totally acceptable, because we all know not everybody thinks the same way. I mean, after all, some people don't like my viewpoint either, but yet I'm not going to call somebody a jerk just because they necessarily don't agree with my viewpoint. Because that's not a good way to foster communications and inspiration for people, calling them a jerk. But I do respectfully understand people have different opinions.
Oh, yeah!
It's kind of like one ball bingo, if you want to look at it that way. You select a number. You can either ask at the beginning of the game what number you would like. If there's a particular number you like, and then if that number hasn't already been picked by somebody, they will put a note of your number you choose. Let's say you choose 36. It's funny because 36 came up in a couple of Virgo readings on a couple channels as a special number. So 36. Let's use 36 for example. So you tell PDX and you tell J-Mac that you want number 36 if it's not assigned to somebody else. And then when your ball comes up, 36 comes up, you announce you're here within 30 seconds. And then at the end of the game, you send an email to jmacoregon@gmail.com letting him know your name, and he will then scan the gift cards in and send them to you as pictures, and then you enter them into the Starbucks app. Or if you want to, you can go straight to the barista over there at the Starbucks and get their coffees. That way. But if you win lots of cards, it kind of sucks because that means that you have to have the person scan in multiple scan codes. So it's just easier to use the app to consolidate all of them onto one card and then pay for that with the app, especially if you want to do delivery instead. It's a cool option for a lot of people. And I will tell you right now, get the Starbucks white chocolate hot cocoa. That is absolutely delicious. This is Michelle's. So please do be respectful next to others. There's a black button if you don't want to see what they're saying. The problem is for the mods. The black button, unfortunately, doesn't block the person from just being ignored and you're watching it. It has a habit of blocking them completely. So maybe YouTube needs to have a second black button so that the mods can individually still block individuals they don't like.
Oh yeah!
Without blocking them from the stream completely. I'll send that suggestion to YouTube and see what they say. I think most of them will probably say, why bother? But you're right, I think it's a great idea. There we go with the side chat drama. How do I get in the game? You come onto the game very simple. You just come over to when J-Mac Oregon is live at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And he will explain the whole procedure. Involves chatting on the side chat like you're doing right now. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's really easy to play. It's not hard. It's easy. Yeah, your channel is overtaken by the drama community now, Michelle. Well, you know what? Don't forget, I don't have to read every single side chat. I can always skip over a lot of them I don't need to read. Good morning, Mel. How you doing? Everybody has their own opinion, just like everybody has assholes. Yes. Don't worry about it. Everybody has a right to express their opinion. If you don't like their opinion, that's fine. Just ignore them. You know, that's easier. I mean, come on. I can't read every single chat that comes up on the screen. I would never even be able to get the show done.
Oh yeah!
But you know what? I think PDX, still PDX, when do you and I, gonna schedule the Saturday? Contact me on Facebook Messenger about that, and, we'll get that together for the next show. And also one show. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. Which is another thing I haven't checked to see how we're doing here on Kicks Following. Let's see how our number is. 74. 74! Woo! One short is 75 people. This is awesome. Let's get to 75.
Oh yeah!
Come on. Let's do this. We certainly can do this. Let's get to 75 people. I really think we can do this. And, so we'll schedule this for PDX's channel for the second interview. And then we will have another interview on my channel through Google Meets between me and PDX. And we'll have that similar to what we did at her channel, so that you guys can see some channel crossovers. I think that's an awesome idea.
Oh yeah!
You bet. Yeah. Good morning, Noodles. How you doing today? You gotta try to keep growing this channel. Gotta try to keep growing the Kick channel. Oh yes, I didn't get a movie scheduled for today. But you know what? Let's see if I can play something by 7 o'clock tonight. So let me just quickly talk about the box that I did a review on. Very quickly. And I'm going to give you my opinion on this. So if you don't want to watch the technical review, which gets really fancy, I'll keep this simple for you. This box for headphones, like the ones I'm wearing now, works like a champ.
Oh yeah!
It does get good equalization and it does the job fine. However, originally this is supposed to work with headsets. Like this gaming headset over here. Guess what? Totally incompatible with this. So I took my marker and I removed the headphone tail from the icon because this is not for headphone. This is not for gaming headsets. Even with the adapter, it will not work. So, I played around with the settings on it to figure out the best configuration for my ears. And they do the job fine. Is it worth $30? Yes, if you're just using standard headphones. If you're going to try it with a gaming headset, no. It says it runs from 5 to 12 volts. And it comes with a USB power lead. Okay? So, in that case, you got to provide the power brick. So, if you're going to use headphones like this, you need to go from big hole to little hole adapter. So, I bought one separately just for that purpose so I could use this. And they work fine. I have no problem with that. So, but if you want to use these headphones for something like this, well, there's a couple of ways to do this, depending on how complicated you want to get. Let's keep it simple. If you have a model computer like the Mac Mini, plug straight into the headphone jack on your Mac Mini or onto your Android phones and devices. If you're using a PC sound card that has separate mic and headphone plugs, it comes with the adapter for that. So you can plug this into the back of your sound card of your computer. The only thing is this has an on-cord volume control. How many times have I accidentally turned the damn thing down without realizing I thought I was going even more deaf? Yes. So, it works. Where is Kick at? Kick? Oh! You don't have a link to Kick. I'm going to give it to you right now. There we go. Here we go. Hi-yo, hi-yo. Let's go, Kick. Thank you. Come join us where the fun is. I'll actually copy that manually so you can see that. Let's see. I guess I can show that comment. I don't really agree with it, but oh well. Hit copy that one. Okay. And send this to Carrie. C-A. Okay. There you go, Carrie. I gave it straight to you so you know where the link is to kick is. Also, don't forget, we still have our store too. You know, we still would love to see people come to our web store. Come to the web store if you want to make a donation. You got a web store, you can buy coffee cups, coffee mugs. Like this coffee cup right here, which is a Silver Moon Radio cup. You can buy this at the web store. It's the 20-ounce travel mug. Musty knocked it over when there was coffee sitting in it, and it only just got a little dribble on the table, which is a lot better than if there would actually been no cover at all, because I would have had flooded and ruined the mixer board. So the cup has already saved my bacon in a positive way. So get a coffee cup, you'll like it, it'll be good for you. It's really a good cup to have. Especially if you're traveling a lot and you want to have a hot beverage in your car or in your walker. Might as well, right? Why not? Michelle's walker actually has the permissions adding a cup holder. Yes, it does. Good morning, Philip Vetzester. How are you doing today? How's it going? PDX, you were epic last night. You guys crushed him, but he was too drunk to realize it. Mel Spill says, okay, back to work, Michelle. PDX and Carrie, SG, STY, and Philly. One of the things that makes this channel so different from other channels is, you want to say it, Loom? You want me to say it? Well, yeah, you never get a chance to say anything. Okay? Michelle would like you to accentuate the positive on this channel. She wants this channel to be a YouTube channel where it's positive energy and positive resonance. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday's show was kind of like, as I said, it was like driving on a tire without any air in it. All you could hear was thump, 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 thump. It just wasn't getting anywhere. And eventually, I finally pulled into the service station at about 1 hour and 30 minutes later, and I went, hey, I need some air. Thank you. But you know what? The reason why the drama channels exist, Metal Spills, is YouTube encourages them because they encourage views, and on the monetized ones, even though they get limited no ads, they actually bring in revenue for YouTube. But I accentuate the positive, like Lemmy said, and we are focused on bringing good energies and good vibrations to YouTube, even if YouTube is kicking and screaming about it. I can see your hair's growing out. Yeah, it is. Oh, well. This afternoon, I'm going to have to go down to the Cumberland Farms and pick up a half a gallon of milk. Because I'm just about out of milk. People don't realize how much milk I drink in a month. I love my leche, as they say in Spanish. Leche. I love my leche. I need my milk. I need my milk. I need my vitamin D3. I need my milk, yeah. Well, it's just the way he is, PDX. Just ignore him. If you don't really want to talk to him, just ignore him. It is true that I do wish that there was a way that even the moderators can block individuals without affecting it the whole channel. Unfortunately, I don't have that power. And with Restream.io bot, you really don't have the power, because if I time out Restream.io, that means that even the good people on Kick can't see us or respond to us either, and that would kind of suck.
Oh no, yeah!
So let's change that. Carry locked? Who's carry locked? I'm here. Okay. At what point am I proving? I don't know. Yes, you are right, Michelle. But it's true that it would be nice if a moderator wants to ignore a person's comment, but they don't want to block them for everybody else. That YouTube needs to have an option where they can just personally block somebody, but not block everybody from their other channel. Let's say there was a way. Or at least there used to be. Or you want, let's say for example, I don't know. Woo! I think we just hit it! We just hit 75, guys! Congratulations! What's the point of this app? What do you mean, what's the point of this app? You mean with Kick? Let me tell you what Kick is good for. Can I do it? Sure. First of all, on Kick, we can play music.
Oh yeah!
We can show movies.
Oh yeah!
We can talk about topics that YouTube will not let us discuss.
Oh yeah!
And for those that want to do it, which isn't Michelle, you can show naked bodies. I guess some people think that's a good thing. There's a trans influencer who's so severely obese. Please, don't ever take your clothes off. I really don't want everyone to see that. All right. I so much love to see new people come onto our platforms. Here's the nice thing I love about Kick. We have Silver Moon Radio. Sunday night, 7 o'clock U.S. Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Central, and 4 o'clock Pacific Time. Yep. But it's midnight UK time, so the UK audience, unfortunately, ends up getting late for work the next day. Yeah, they get screwed. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about that, because that's the way time zones are in the world. Yeah. But, yeah, at the same time, as far as my personal goal, we're 3/4 of the way there.
Oh yeah!
Now we gotta get another 25. Well, I don't have naked people on my show, so Carrie, I wouldn't worry about it. But we do got something that's more exciting. Do you like music? Because on Sunday night, Silver Moon Radio AM 1610 is a music program. You can look at the video on demand and you can watch them. They are awesome. They're awesome. You'll love it. And we don't show skin on my kick, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, but you guys are also in the southern United States. And so, yes, for you guys in Texas, 70 degrees is pretty warm. It's nice t-shirt weather for Texas. But for me, I think it's a little bit too warm for the East Coast. But we've had a few 70-degree days in the East Coast as well. But please, Carrie, one thing. Don't worry about seeing skin on my channel on Kick. Because I don't show skin on my channel on Kick. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm just saying is that some channels do. But obviously those channels that show skin are probably not going to be the ones you're going to be watching anyway. And I really definitely do want my back here too. And it's crazy warm in England. Carrie says I'm outside, the dogs are playing fetch, so I'll figure out Kick in a bit. Kick works the same as Twitch. It's more moderately balanced than Twitch. And but it's the same software interface. So it's really not that hard to figure out. If you know anything of Twitch, it works the same way. A lot of YouTubers hate Kick and Twitch because, well, Twitch used to be good at one time until Amazon ruined it. But then, trying to get back, people come back to Twitch. Twitch decided for one day, and only one day, to allow pornography. Need I say that did not go well. The next day, the administration said, you know what, this ain't gonna work. We got minors here, and, oops, we don't have any age controls. Then why the hell did you try it in the first place, then? Yeah. Thank you anyway for all the 75. I thought we already had 75. I think you lost one and gained one back. Oh, okay. And don't forget, too, we can still use people to join our Patreon. Let me tell you about my Patreon page real quick. Patreon page is where all the old Kick shows go that are worth keeping so that you can listen to them, including the very early shows of Silver Moon Radio. So if you want to hear how Silver Moon Radio got started, they're on Patreon. If you want to see the Thanksgiving video with me and Noodles dancing with the music, that's on Patreon. If you want to see our Kick Night shows that were notable and we wanted to keep around, they're on Patreon. If you want to see live streams from YouTube, which for reasons that are complicated, we're not worthy to keep on YouTube, they're on Patreon. Yes, you did. I'm just saying is, and we have memberships as cheap as $1 a month. For most people, $1 a month membership is more than sufficient. But if you want to donate more, we have $5, which gives you access to older audio files and the Miser plan. And if you really feel like going for $10 a month, we have the audio, video, and Miser combined package. That's a combination of the $1, the $5, and the $10, which also gives you access to video access. So if there's any videos, you can watch them too. And you don't have to worry about giving Google your credit card numbers or anything like that, because Kick works with whichever company you want, from PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. I don't think it does Diners Club, but I'm not sure. But the thing is, there's options for you to stay away from the Google paradigm. Good morning, Nads. How you doing today? Welcome to the show. The only one that's not here yet is AVOYT. AVOYT will probably be on in a little bit. And it's still nice that we try to focus on a show that accentuates the positive. It shows YouTube that you don't have to do the horrible shows to get views. And that's why I don't do drama shows. I can't stand them, and I certainly don't want to have to sit through someone else's either. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is bad enough. We don't need to have preconceived drama to make things seem more exciting.
Oh, yeah!
Let's go out there and continue to focus on the positive. And, Nat says hi. Emmy is awesome. Yes, she is. Absolutely. I'm sure the cat will give the ball back when they're done having a little fun with it. I mean, they like to play too, you know. So don't forget to play with the cat too, because they get bored just as easy as the dogs. I so much want to continue to grow Kick and Patreon. And I really would like to see the Patreon page grow. Come to patreon.com to get access to all of our old Silvermoon radio shows. Monthly plans start at $1 a month. You can choose whatever company you want to work with. Visa, American Express, MasterCard, Discover. I think PayPal works too, but I'm not sure. So, let's see. I'm going to send this up to Carrie so she knows about this too. Maybe she doesn't know about this, or maybe she's got Patrick's blocked. I don't know. Anyway, so check out the Patreon page, Carrie. I'd love you to see it and consider membership, because we really would appreciate it so much.
Oh, yeah!
No, these are my old ears. These are the last of the good ears from Dimitri. These are the last of the good ears. The new good ears are supposed to be here today. So these are the original ears from Dimitri when he made these extra thick for me. And these were made about 2011 or 2021. So these are the original Dimitri ears from when he was in Ukraine. And these are the extra thick ones. And the other ears from Eridani are coming in the mail today or tomorrow. Yeah. You gotta see mental simulation too, and play with him is a great way to do it. After all, why not? The kitty likes to play too. So maybe when the dogs are done playing with the ball, play fetch with the kitty cat. You might like that. I know Rusty does. Well, let's see how it goes. Right now I have no balls. Except the one in his trackball. Yeah, well, I don't want to have my cat rolling on my trackball. One, because I'd never be able to grab it and find it. I'm talking about is the one in my trackball here. Lose this thing and you're screwed. Big time. And rubbed his face at it, and she's about to have a new. I've had many foster cats that played fetch. Of course. They enjoy it too. The nice thing is when we are going to get affiliate for Kick is it's going to have memberships just like YouTube does. The difference that they understand it is the memberships have predefined prices. That is different. So, in other words, it's like $5 a month. I don't think you can choose the prices. But I can't say. I haven't quite yet affiliate yet for Kick to actually know. But once we get affiliate status, once I apply for it, we'll find out if we can charge different pricing for affiliates or memberships. That way, the thing is the nice thing about cats versus dogs when it comes to toys is cats treat their toys a lot better than the dogs do. Trust me. And Carrie, you understand that. If you compare a cat playing with the toys versus a dog, dogs play too rough with their toys. And it doesn't take long for the toys to look like Levi Brown with a couple pieces gone. Whereas with Rusty, when he plays with his toys, assuming he doesn't lose them, they're still in good shape a couple years later. Well, maybe the two cat and dog can play some kitty and dog tennis or something between each other. $20 people on YouTube, and we got one person on Kick right now. It's because most of you guys are all on YouTube right now, which isn't surprising, but still. Also, we don't have no way of knowing how many people watching this on Facebook groups. PDX, how many people are watching us in Facebook groups right now? Yeah. So PDX is one of my mods on the Facebook group. Membership! Welcome very much! Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, PDX. I appreciate that. I really do. After all, if you want to see a good YouTube channel that accentuates the positive, it helps when you guys can help support the channel you appreciate so much.
Oh, yeah!
Because these things can get pretty expensive to do, especially when you're always experimenting with new products. Yes, I did. I gave him some of the catnip, and he did like it. But I didn't give him a huge amount because I didn't want him to basically overdose on the stuff. He certainly was enjoying it, I'll tell you that. Just a touch. Trust me, if that cat gets super high, there won't be nothing left in my apartment. Because this cat is so big, he's like playing with a panther. He'll destroy this place. Yeah, it's weird. Also, Howard1, I did follow Howard on Facebook, but he never comes to my show much. I don't know why. The problem is Facebookers just like Kick on these panels. We can see when they type, but they can't see when we type. That's why I showed this chat on the screen so they can see that we see their comments. I don't know why these companies do that, but it's really, really... There's only one on Facebook side. Okay, just like there's only one on the Kick side right now. We gotta promote the groups on Facebook. What's the easiest way to promote the Facebook side of things? Talk more about it, maybe? Maybe. What are you doing? Oh, I just want to see if... You know what you gotta do is you gotta fix this monitor because it's sagging off the pole. Yeah, it's because the pole is smaller than the monitor bracket, despite all the spacers. But you know what? That's okay. We're gonna make our platform better. We'll keep growing it. Rusty does not like getting wet. He stays wet for hours. And he hates it. But he doesn't kill me or hurt me or anything. But he certainly does not like looking like a wet cat. Fame, my Turkish fan, did not mind bathing at all. And so I could wash Fame in the tub when he was alive. And he was happy and he didn't mind it too much. But Rusty is like, ew, now I gotta dry my fur. Likewise, he doesn't like to go outside in the rain either. Yeah. But normally I don't have to give Rusty a bath because most cats are self-cleaning. And like I said, it takes 3 hours for his fur to dry. Because he's got such a thick coat of fur, it just takes so long to dry. And for that reason, I can't give him a bath until maybe when it's a really hot summer day. Then maybe he might be able to tolerate, because I don't want him to catch cold, and, you know, because you basically got a whole wet, saggy coat of fur, and it's uncomfortable for the cat. Unless the cat is used to getting wet, which Turkish van cats, which comes in the Lake Van region of Turkey, are designed and built for getting wet and going swimming in the pool and things like that. Rusty is not. Rusty is more comfortable being in a dry area, right? Especially because, like I said, his fur soaks water up like a sponge, and then he ends up looking like a shaggy mess. So, Rusty, I keep the water away from him. That depends on the cat, though, dear kitty, because with Fame, I could give him baths all the time, and he didn't mind it too much. He actually enjoys showers more than baths. I was telling you, Mom, you handled that unbelievably well. Have you ever tried to bathe the cat? They hate it. In all reality, if you're ever going to bathe a cat and they hate water, make sure to have your make sure to have emergency services on your speed dial on your phone to get urgent care for you. Because those cats, depending on the cat, will shred you up like you won't believe. I'm not kidding you when I say you might need urgent care in the form of stitches. I'm not. Some cats really, when they get in that situation, they are very destructive to human flesh. From them, absolutely. My mom is now talking. Excellent. Great to know, news. Great to hear. I bet you got a lot of questions for your mom. Maybe questions that maybe you never thought of. Try this on for size. Mom, when you were out cold, did you experience anything? Were you thinking about anything? What did you see? Did you see anything special? And if your mom is like most people, she'll probably go, son, what are you talking about? Well, Mom, you see, you were still showing brain activity. And I was wondering if, when you were out, if you saw anything or experienced anything. Because I know there must have been, you were out for some time, and I wondered if you saw, learned anything new. Uh-huh. And he really liked that when it made a sound. I use cat toys when I go and investigate. I use the ones that light up when touched. Okay. What about something like squeaky toys like mice or things like that? I don't know much. Maybe you might even, have you ever met a ghost cat? Because, cats can stay behind too. Not all cats go through the tunnel. Some cats, just like the people, stay behind for whatever reasons. Same thing with dogs. Good morning, Mojo. The spiritual realm is fascinating. I'm putting it bluntly. I'm still trying to understand a few things. For example, what's it like when you go to sleep on Earth and you wake up somewhere else? I mean, think about it. Just put this scenario an example. Okay, I go to sleep all kinds of weird hours. But let's just say I didn't go to sleep at weird hours. Let's say I went to sleep at midnight. All of a sudden I wake up and I'm in somebody else's bed and a room that's not my room. And you're going, and maybe when you happen to manage to get up and look at the mirror on the dresser, you notice that's not even your body. And you're like, what happened? Where am I? This isn't where I was from. I'm in a place that's not my bedroom. And then you go look for your phone, you go, I can't find my phone anywhere. Yeah. I think the most awkward thing would be when someone starts knocking on your door and starts calling you by a different name. And you're like, oh my God, I gotta hide. I'm not that person. But then slowly come to the realization and say, hold on a minute. I am that person. I gotta be. Because there's no other answer. But what if you're not sleeping? What if you actually had died? And that means, in that case, you can't pinch yourself awake. I've done it sleeping lots of times, but not when I finally croak. I mean, I wonder what happens with those people that croak. I mean, we talk about OBEs and NDEs. But in this case, we're not talking about when you come back. In other words, you paid the fare, man, you crossed the river Styx, and that's it. You're not coming home. So then, how do you adapt? Well, first of all, you're not going to be waking up in an alien environment, but you certainly will be at the reception area. Yeah, but still, for some people, that would still be very, very confusing, because they're like, where am I? You know, they don't know. Like, is this the end? Did I die? Which you did, right? You died, right? And then you're going, now what? And then your spirit, or your intake person says, welcome to the other side. Have a seat. Can I have a coffee first? Really, I need a big, seriously strong cup of Joe and a dose of reality. I don't think it's unreasonable. I mean, I know the other side tries really hard not to disorient people, but in some cases, it really does. As far as the other situation I mentioned in this example, I've been through it. That's one of the reasons why I got to be pretty good at being a chameleon, because I've had to learn to deal with situations that, next thing you know, your name is Susan, and you're going, okay, I'm in an alien world. I'm not where I normally live. This isn't even Earth at all. This isn't even my home planet. What gives? I had an experience in astral travel where I was just a child blood elf in a silver moon. Just a kid. 10-year-old. And I guess this precocious 10-year-old was very, very attuned to a lot of strange stuff from other planets, and sounds like Michelle. It sounds like me perfectly, right? So yeah, here I am, and I'm starting to experiment with ideas. See, gee, Mama, where I come from, we have things called televisions, and we have radios, and my mother's like, what is all that stuff? You know, I don't know. I mean, it's just weird. It was funny but cute. Fortunately enough, I was a kid that worked with mages. We developed ways to contact people on Earth. We actually did it. And he normally stays long in my dreams, but last night he just smiled and then left his name. Okay. But like I said, there's a lot of things about the other side that I know instinctually. But from the persons, I have no idea. What can I tell them how to handle it? Just like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says in big red letters, don't panic. Don't panic, that's a good answer. Well, don't panic, because if you panic, you're not going to enjoy the journey. And if it's astral travel, enjoying the journey is actually a pleasure. Basement Bot says, Paranormal said, Snap, I thought you were monetized over there. Not yet. Not yet. We need 85 followers to be monetized over there. So please follow us so we can be monetized. I gotta apply for it also. We gotta apply for it too. So, follow us over there. Click on the heart to follow us. And once we hit 85 people minimum, then I can go ahead and apply for monetization. Just the same way with Facebook. I'm not monetized on Facebook either. Right now, YouTube is the only one I'm monetized on. And right now, currently, we are up to 75 followers on Kick. So we need 10 more minimum. 10 more, but my goal is I want another 25.
Oh, yeah!
Can we do it?
Oh, yeah!
Then let's make it happen. Because we realize, as I said before, and Lummy said said today, I'm going to say it again, as far as how this affects my Kick channel. Number one, we do Silver Moon Radio on Sunday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We play records. 3 hours of records in the new shows. And then at 10 o'clock, we do the after show. Only on Kick.
Oh, yeah!
Also, when we have movies to show, we show them on Silver Moon, drive-in movie theaters on Tuesday nights. Originally for they were at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That was too early. It was great for the UK audience, but terrible for the Eastern Coast. Those are now back at 7 o'clock on Kick. We show all kinds of movies. But according to Kick, they say we just can't show Warner Brothers films. But we can show any other movies we want. And so we do.
Oh, yeah!
And we talk in the side chat, too. So you can still watch the movie and not be interrupted by me flopping my stupid gums. Absolutely. We certainly can do that. Let me go over to Kick real quick and give you that. Let me get over to Kick on this Kick side. So, www.ki. There we go. Thank you. You gotta get on the Kick first. It's mod slash MOD at PDX. Look at the rate. No, I screwed up. Oh, they spelled it wrong, that's why. Oh, okay, yeah. PDX. There we go. You are now a mod on the channel on Kick. Congratulations. And I see right now that we're doing pretty good over here. We got followers. Right now we got one viewer besides me. Well, that's because I came over here to mod people. We're 76 followers right now officially on Kick. Congratulations, Michelle. Yep, thank you. No problem. And going to Big Soon Mojo message rule, and I don't know who that is, but gotta go to the ball with my Rumble. I haven't used it. I've used Rumble. It's interesting. But honestly, personal, try Kick instead. It's easier to run its live streams on Kick. Just set up Kick, and also you don't have to pay a monthly fee for it either. So if you're trying to save money, go to kick.com, set up an account. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's really easy. You could use an internal live stream link with Restream.io, so you can always keep in the track. In fact, Kick suggests you use Restream.io because it works. It works with Restream.io. Make sure to refresh the page on Kick to see the viewer audience count. Also, make sure to unmute the sound. For some reason, Kick always mutes the sound. So just unmute the sound, and it works. Trust me. I wish I could show you how to do it without messing up my current sound on my show. And now it's showing 4 viewers. You're absolutely correct. It correctly shows 4 viewers. Yes, it does. So, for those of you over there and Kick that are following us, I want to say thank you very much for being over there. I appreciate it. On YouTube, the 14 of you over here, thank you for being over here too on YouTube. I appreciate you guys too. On YouTube, don't forget to click the sub button. And on Kick, don't forget to click the follow button. We'd love to see you. We want to see you. Let's review the funding here. PDX is the only person that joined as a member today. But we are still looking for donations and super chats and super stickers on the YouTube side. Can we get any?
Oh, yeah!
Then let's do it. Sometimes in the emojis decoding, I have a hard time figuring out what the emojis means on Kick. Because right now I'm on the YouTube side and it doesn't translate. It's like it gets lost in translation. Yeah, it does. That's one of the things is when you're on YouTube, when you're on Kick side, it's got a lot of neat stuff that I absolutely love. No, these are my old ears. These are my very early Dimitri ears from 2021, 22, 21, 22. I think 21. And the reason I'm wearing these is my Aerodani ears, which I did order new sets, are coming, and they might be here today. And I'm really excited to see the new Aerodani ears. So these are ears from long ago that are still when Dimitri was in the Ukraine, and these are made well. And so I'm using these because I absolutely cannot stand being earless. I really cannot. No, I'm so used to these ears. That they're a part of my life. Kind of like my omelet is. Except the omelet is not as annoying. On Sunday, Michelle actually washed her hair with these ears on. I've done it before, but it's really hard washing hair with elf ears on. But you realize when I go to Silver Moon and the ears are permanently part of my body, I don't have a choice to take them off and wash my hair without the ears. Because the ears will be permanently attached to my body because they'll be my own natural ears. Yeah, you can see them. You can see my ears. Yeah. Yeah, here's the ears. Also, we added a few features here. Not so much on this screen. This is my other studio setup here. This is the other camera. And, of course, this is one that shows the side chat. And then, of course, over here, this shows the actual outside camera. That's just by itself. And, of course, this is the other studio. For those of you who don't know, all of our studios have cameras. And so you can go to any one of the studios and do a show, and they'll feed back here. Well, I know he's still there lurking. So the thing is, guys, is I want to say this is a great show. Today, at least I can say it is going a lot better than yesterday's show was. Like I said, it was like drying on a flat tire. It just wasn't going anywhere. At 11:30, I was like, ugh, how much more do we have to talk? Well, today at least I can say we're doing something positive. We're talking about stuff that's more engaging with the audience, and I think you're gonna like that.
Oh yeah!
So do I. Yeah. Good chat. Goof chat keeps spamming the chat. But on the other hand, we got 7 people right now on Kick Michelle. Congratulations.
Oh yeah!
Make sure to click follow over there, guys, if you've not already done so. Let's go get that up to 85.
Oh yeah!
Let's push it to 85, people.
Oh yeah!
Let's go for it. Hoorah! Absolutely. Thank you very much, Red. And also, PDX. Please ask your people to join us on Kick as well. PDX, we'd love to have more people on the Kick channel.
Oh yeah!
Let's do it. Let's get PDX. Send the link out to your friends, your enemies, your priest, your rabbi, your garbage man, your veterinarian, whatever. Let's get them over here onto the Kick Show. Right now, Kick Show's 5. But let's keep growing this channel. Let's keep making Kick.
Oh yeah!
Let's make Kick better. Because this is where you can do the Silver Moon Radio. This is where we do the Driving Movie Theaters. And this is where we do the night shows.
Oh yeah!
And we need you guys. The goal is minimum 85. But my personal goal is 100 followers. Can we get it?
Oh yeah!
Are you sure?
Oh yeah!
Then let's do it. We're going to do this, guys. We are going to accentuate the positive on Kick. We are going to accentuate the positive on YouTube. We're going to accentuate the positive on Rumble. Eventually, when I get another Rumble stream up. Oh, God. Did you actually set Rumble in to restream my own? I did. The only problem is Rumble doesn't have chat I can send to the screen. Oh, well, can I give the sound for that? You got it. Come on, Rumble. Get with the program. We're going to continue to grow this channel. Hill or high water. We are going to continue to grow the Kick Show. We're going to continue to grow the YouTube show. We're going to continue to grow the Facebook show. We're going to continue to grow the X stream. Yes, we are on X as well. I would love to see more people on X come in and join us. So if the people on X, come on in. Talk to us. We'll see you. We'll see you. We're going to grow this channel. and I'm ready to do it. So after the show today, I gotta go get some milk at Cumberland Farms for the house. And we are just about out of milk. I drink a lot of milk. I need my calcium. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. I need my vitamin D3. I need my milk fat. And you know what? We're still growing. Oh yeah, by the way, for those of you who did not know, the fat woman in the chair did lose 8 pounds, as verified by the doctor last Friday. Absolutely. I love milk too. It's refreshing, absolutely. We have a local dairy in New England that sells milk in the store. It's more expensive than the standard supermarket grade milk, but it's very, very good. It's made by a local dairy called Hood. Another one is Aradusa Farms, and Litchfield makes excellent milk too. But the problem is, it's not easy to get from too many stores in our area. I don't know why that is. But for their chocolate milk, it's delicious. I can tell you right now, Arethusa's chocolate milk is beyond anything that True Moo makes, which is from Garlic Farms, our area. And it's way, way better than Gaida's chocolate milk. It tastes like drinking a milkshake. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
High calories, screw that. I like the taste. You know. $1.60 a pound for 4 pints of milk, or a gallon. Jeez. Right now where I live, depending which brand of milk you go with, it's going for either $4.99 or $6.99. And the Hood milk is the $6.99. It's still good though. Everybody loves it, including me. So we got 76 subs or followers, 5 on Kick. Well, both the people to check the show, why don't you check on YouTube and see how many subs you got on YouTube too? Good idea. Let's check that. Let's check the latest score on the YouTube sub count. And we are currently at 1,717 people. That's fine. Let's just get the Kick channels up first.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the followers up, guys. Let's get the 9 more we need minimum. 9 more. 9 more followers on Kick. We can do it, people. Let's do it. PDX, share the streams out to everybody you know. Parasolo, join Kick, and send out your shares and follows to all the people that you know. Let's take this Kick channel to the next planet. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Cravendale. That's a local dairy. That's kind of, the containers are kind of similar to Hood. It's like a translucent plastic now. It's really good milk, and I insist on having milk that has the best taste and I really mean it. I don't like to buy milk that's over-processed. There's a farm here called, Garlic Farms is one. Then there's Clover Farms, is actually in Pennsylvania. I bought a container of their milk, and it tastes like they over-pasteurized it, and it tasted like it was overdone. Yuck. Well, you know what's a good thing about Kick, though? You guys may not realize this. And same thing with Twitch. Even when I'm not live, you guys can keep talking to each other. So for those of you who want to talk after the show's over and you're in Kick, you can keep talking all you want.
Oh, yeah!
So you don't have to wait till just the next live show. You can still talk regardless. Absolutely. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, please join our Discord. But how do you do that? Well, this is how. You send me an email and you request a link to join the Discord. It's that simple. Please email me at bichela3@gmail.com for a link to our Discord. No longer public. Meaning the links are no longer publicly given because we want to keep a tight control on the people that come into our Discord. So if you want a link to our Discord, send me an email and I'll send it out to you. Also, check out the videos too, PDX. Check out the last Silver Moon live stream. It's right there. It's the one that's 4 hours long. Check it out. It's in video on demand. You can watch the show from a couple nights ago, enjoy the music, and have a good time. That's the nice thing about the video on demand and also when they're on Restream or on Patreon, is you can watch the shows anytime you want. So if you want to listen to 1950s, 60s, 70s music and want to groove even when we're not live, you can watch the replays and you can have all the fun you want. And in fact, there's enough Silver Moon shows on Patreon that you can set up a playlist and go down them every single day and have 24 hours of music playing. So that's cool if you want your music 24 hours a day. And I would love to see people do that.
Oh, yeah!
So give it a try, people. As far as the YouTube audience goes, the fortunate you that are still here. If you're not on Kick and you're not becoming members of Kick, you have no idea what you're missing. Kick is where the fun is, and we do things in Kick that YouTube will not let us do here. So, all the YouTube audiences that have never came to Kick, please come to Kick. Come where the fun is. And also, don't forget to also join our Patreon page too. We'd love to have you on both. Come to where the fun is, and I'll copy this message in case you get Botchix blocked, because this is where we'd like to see you come, people. Come on, world. Get over there. Have fun. Get over to Patreon.com. Let's get to Patreon.com. Come where the fun is. It doesn't cost you anything. Make sure to click the heart over there for the follow because that will help us so we can start offering memberships on Kick. We really want to grow the channels. And also don't forget the Patreon page that we have awesome shows. You can join us on Patreon and that gives you access to the old content. that has rolled off the screen of video on demand. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? You can enjoy, like I said, put on your playlist every single one of the old Silver Moon shows. And you can have wall of hours and hours and hours and hours of music.
Oh, yeah!
And I mean, when was the last time you only had to pay like $1, $5, or $10 for an infinite number of live shows?
Oh, yeah!
That's a good deal. So come on over there, go into Kick, have fun on Kick, kick the tires, chat with each other. And you know what's nice, like I said, you don't have to wait for me to go live to start chatting on Kick. Just go over there, see who's around, talking, whatever, after the show's over, it don't matter. Unlike YouTube. And you can talk to anybody any time of the day you want. Just like Discord. It's just like Discord, except there's only one chat area. There are multiple chat areas, but that gives you an option. Don't have to wait for me to go live to start a chat. Just start talking to each other. Well, so this has been a very productive morning for me. And I'm very happy with the fact that the show has been doing really good. Again, you want to say it together now? Now you want to say it together? Sure. Accentuate the positive. Michelle wants to accentuate the positive. Amen. Let's give a blessing. May all you guys have a groovy day. Amen to that. Absolutely. Yeah, I do read the comments, but I also realize that some of the conversation doesn't really involve me, and I'm just kind of picking out the ones that I think really need to be focused on. So, and don't forget the nice thing is for the YouTube audience and Kick audience, X audience, Facebook audience, is we're showing you the chat on the screen. So if you don't think your comments are getting out, look on the screen. If you see the comments there, then at least you know that your comment is getting out to the other networks. Yes, I saw that. Mel Spell said the reason he's an adult version. Maybe. Well, hey. But most people don't realize that I was an adult version until I was 30 years old, so I can understand that. I mean, I really do want to continue to focus on the positive energy. Because it's what makes this show successful. Is that we are focusing on things that make people happy. And it's something completely different than YouTube wants. Why? Think about it. YouTube endorses J&L. J&L? Well, who wants to support J&L? J&L does not accentuate the positive. J&L accentuates the bullshit. So you're going to support something like J&L YouTube, and at the same time you're saying, we're losing our viewers and subscribers count. You know what? I think you have a problem. And it's a lot bigger than the issue with your ad blocker argument, so you keep pushing. The truth of the matter is, YouTube is, let's be honest here, is that J and L do not make your channel better. J and L is a giant walking disaster. I'm sorry to say that, but J and L is not good for YouTube. It's not what YouTube needs. It's not what the public needs to listen to. And that's the reason why when I have to listen to people like J and L talk about how great they are and all that, I seriously question. I actually noticed that my volume is a little hot. Let's see if it turns down a bit here. Yeah, that's better. Let's take the microphone over here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I didn't realize that the volume was a little hot on the sound, so let's just turn it down a bit. My volume must be like a gunshot going off in your ears. It was even making my own ears ring. I'm absolutely happy to see someone wants to come up on panel. It's Noodles. Hold on a minute, Noodles. I'm coming. Gotta go over here to that screen. Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay, get him on here. On you go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
So I want to give you an update. So my mother's been taken off the ventilator.
Okay.
She's starting to speak again, and yeah, she's doing like 100% better.
Oh, that's a step in the right direction, no? I mean, is she talking about any experiences she had when she was during that episode of being passed out in comatose state or whatever? Was she talking about anything that she experienced in that time? Any OBEs, NDEs?
So Michelle, I haven't seen her since I'm getting these texts right now. I'm at work, but as soon as I'm done, I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the hospital and we'll talk to her.
Well, when you go a chance, ask her questions. If she experienced anything when she was out cold. I really want to know if she experienced anything during all that time, because we saw in the EEG that she was still actively thinking. Okay.
You want to talk to her?
Well, why don't just ask her the questions, Noodles. It's really more for you and her, not for me. But you can give us a summary. She doesn't know anything about me, so you ask her the questions because I'm sure you want to know the answers too. I'm sure you do.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm probably not going to want to ask her, did you see anything while you were high on fentanyl? But yeah.
I don't think she's high on fentanyl. Oh, what, did they put her on that?
No, Michelle. Yeah, that's what they put you on, Michelle.
Oh, really? I know it's a very strong opioid. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So.
Well, when she comes down and she's more baseline, ask her that. Because, I mean, it'd be interesting to see what she's got to say. Because PDX is here, and we know that me and PDX are into the spiritual stuff. And I'm trying to do sound levels here. And let me see, this thing is trying to adjust my volume here. Yeah, that's fine. So right now the problem is your lapel microphone is still loud. Yeah, I see that. Okay, turn that down. Yeah, okay, got it. That's good. Don't want to blow everybody's ears out. Maybe ask her when she's up to it. Absolutely. Would love to hear the answer. I'd love to hear what you got to say. I mean, forgive me, I'm just naturally nosy anyway, but I'm just curious to see how this works for her and what she's experienced. Because her EEG showed that she was clearly thinking, she was clearly aware, alive, and thinking. That's what I'm saying is, I would like to know what she was thinking about. You know, that's just me, you know.
Well, like I said, I think I think when they had her on the ventilator, they were knocking her out the entire time, Michelle. I don't think she was, so I'm sure when the last time I was in there was a big box. It was like a lock box, and it had bags of fentanyl in it. So whatever they gave her, Michelle, was knocking her out. They don't want her to be awake.
I know that. But usually in medical industry, fentanyl is used as a painkiller.
Yeah.
Very strong painkiller. But it's used sometimes in surgery as well. As a painkiller. When properly prescribed and used by an anesthesiologist during surgery, it can be an important way to block pain for the patient during recovery. They very quickly get them off the IVs of fentanyl and other medications and go to the pill form pretty quickly. And the first one the doctors will knock back on is the fentanyl, because that stuff is too strong. And remember, it's only a pain blocker. It is not it's not a pain remover. It's like if I take my sound, this is what fentanyl does. Now you have no sound because there's sound that's this chord here. Hey, I got something to say. The nerve says, are you talking to me? But once you come off the fentanyl, all of a sudden there's a big flood. Whoosh, just like the big click you hear in the microphone. That's what fentanyl does to your body. As anesthesiologist said. Very powerful stuff. You're downstairs, they're making some noise. Who knows what they're doing? I don't know either. But anyway, the thing is, that's the reason why doctors are very careful when using strong opioids like that. Because it masks pain, but it doesn't necessarily solve the problem. We're down to 72 followers again on Kick, guys. What happened? We're up to 76. Where did my fort go? I think 4 of them left because well, you know what? You lose out, guys, because when you leave, you will not know when we're live on Kick. Which means that you will have no idea when the shows are.
Oh, yeah!
Fortunately, our shows have regular scheduled times, so at least you can still find them if you're looking. So, does anybody know what happened to the 4 followers on Kick? Where did they go to? I'm sure I'll get them back, Mojo. I probably will. That we were doing really so good, we had up to 76 people. And it just makes me sad, because I know I didn't do anything wrong. And there's no reason why I should have to suffer. And if you are on Kick, even if you're not a follower, please check out the video on demand section and catch up on the last 15 days of shows, including at least this week's Silver Moon Radio is one of them. Okay, PDX, thank you very much. Because in a way, the follow button on Kick is like a subscriber button. But when you follow a channel, you get notifications when they go live.
Oh, yeah!
The Kick normally sends the invite or information to your email address. So that means you never have to miss the opportunity to know when your host is live, as long as you didn't block Kick.com from your email. And then you always will know when we have our shows live, and you don't have to ask that stupid question. Are they live today? Are they live today? Well, just check your email. There's the answer. Just here doing noodles. I hope they will. Yeah. So we gotta get our followers up and kick, guys. Please understand. Just so you understand this kick. Every follow gets us one closer to being monetized on Kick. Thank you very much, PDX. Very much appreciated the donation. Thank you so much. And because another thing too is Kick, unlike YouTube, does not have advertising. Which means with Kick, you don't need an ad blocker.
Oh yeah!
Despite that YouTube keeps bitching at me to tell me on my desktop that I don't have an ad blocker because I have an ad blocker because I block my own ads on the desktop. YouTube, there's a reason I run an ad blocker on my desktop, especially when reviewing my content, because your terms of service says I'm not even supposed to interact with my own ads. So leave me alone, YouTube, because I'm doing your rules.
Oh yeah!
I mean, I want to grow my network, all of my networks, and I know that some channels don't bring in a lot of views, and some other channels do. We know that Facebook groups, for example, there's like maybe one watcher on the whole thing. On Twitch, when we were streaming on Twitch too, there'd be nobody watching at all. That's why we stopped doing anything on Twitch, because no one was there. And thank you very much again, PDX. Appreciate that. Also, me and PDX are going to have part 2 of our interview. We're going to schedule that up so that we can all see the second interview where we kind of left off because she wasn't feeling well at the time. And we're going to get more into the actual meat and potatoes of spirituality and how we view things. And it's going to be very exciting to see that. I really think you'll enjoy it. And then, eventually, we're going to get PDX on here on a morning interview. We'll schedule that in advance too, so we will have something to discuss for that day. That little pear is so cute. Well, thank you very much. I don't know what that's about, but oh yeah, I see it. So guys, we're going to continue to grow the networks. But remember this. You all need to spread the word. It's called word of mouth. And it's you that make this channel great. It's not just me. It's not just a big fat woman in a chair. Because if you really truly love a channel,
can we go down to Maryland this weekend?
For what? What's in Maryland?
Go confront Slingshot Warrior.
Confront Slingshot Warrior? That doesn't sound positive. You sure you don't want me to just talk with him?
Well, I need backup when I go down there, and
I'm sorry, I'm not doing any violent acts, Noodles. Sorry. And the most important thing is I would meet with the guy, say hi to him, maybe have a couple coffees with him. But I'm not out there to rebel rouse and make trouble with anyone.
I just want you there just in case he goes into some retard rage or something like that and starts hitting me. Maybe you can jump on top of him.
Excuse me, doing all
and then
the answer to that is a big fat negatory. I am not going to get confronted in anything where the police are going to get involved. I'm sorry, I'm not into that. Okay, but I would meet with people to talk to them, have a good time. But if you want me to start worrying about some guy going off on a tangent, getting angry, and then all of a sudden the police show up at the door, nope, sorry, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering, if it's just in case he does start chimping out or something like that. Maybe he pulls out one of his humor.
I mean, I have only had Slingshot Warrior one time in my show, and he seemed like he was pretty nice, and I didn't have a problem with him, and maybe he can come back on chat again soon. Yeah. They're screwing up the wildlife. Bears are out of hibernation already. Which is a very big problem, because when the bears get out of hibernation early, I'm sure Yogi Bear is going to be doing more than stealing your picnic baskets. And if he can't find any picnic baskets, he's going to break into your kitchen. So yes, that's because there is a warming trend because of El Nino. I hate El Nino.
You're telling me that if we're walking through the woods and a bear attacks me, you're not going to do anything except run away?
Noodles, do you realize if a bear attacks you, there's not much I can do except call for emergency services.
Yeah, but you wouldn't jump in front. Is it lit? You got it? Yeah. Sorry.
I'm just being honest, dude. I've got an animal that's got claws 5 to 6 inches long. That weighs more than you by a factor of 2. And it's basically, especially if he's very hungry, it's not going to stop just because a small woman comes over there and tries to say to him, "Excuse me, could you wait till I get my ride home?"
Michelle, you're like the size of a bear. What are you talking about? I believe that if you at least put your arms up in the air,
you are about a third of the size of a bear. I'm not even the size of a bear. Refrigerator Perry of Chicago wasn't even the size of a bear. Depending on the bear, it could be 3 times bigger, weigh over 600 kilos. And if you think I'm going to be able to stop one of those guys, I don't even know how to street fight. So no.
I just feel like the bear might not be able to get up from underneath you if you fell on top of it.
One guy found out the hard way that a black bear can still maul you and he'll start eating your carcass while you're still breathing. So, you don't want to run into any of them as apex predator because you're going to lose. You will lose. Absolutely.
All right, so basically, I'm shit out of luck if we're camping or something like that. You will not jump in the way of a black bear to try to defend me or slingshot warrior or anything like that.
I'm absolutely not going to put my life in danger, depending on the species of bear. But clearly, the most important thing is simple: do not engage a bear. Do not get them mad. Ideally, quietly go away. But everyone's different because some bears, you gotta do some different things to get safely out of harm's way. Each bear is different. You need, if you're going to be camping, need to research the kind of bears you might running into just to be safe.
Okay. All right, fair enough. So if we're camping, and a bear comes, I can run away, right, and leave you there while it eats you. You don't want me to help out at all or anything like that. I can just watch it eat you from a distance.
No, actually,
because you wouldn't jump into me.
And some bears, running is the worst thing you can do. Running, some bear species, running is exactly what you do not want to do. As I said, every species of bear is different. How you approach them and how you handle them. Running away can aggravate some bear species pretty bad, and then they'll go running after you.
What about a monkey? If there was a monkey in the woods or something like that.
I don't know anything about primates.
You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, the closest monkeys we can get here is the New World monkeys like capuchin monkeys, and I don't think we've seen any of those in New England here. They have seen them down in South America, but I have never seen one in New England. No, I'm not really heavily into camping. But like I said, for all serious news, YouTube, heads up, this is not false medical information. I'm going to tell you right now, get to know your predators in the woods because everyone is different and you need to know how to approach each one properly. If you don't know, talk to your local game warden, talk to your local, animal specialist to know what kind of animals you have to deal with in the woods you're camping with in case you do run across that. Because everyone's different,
So this weekend, if I show up to Winstead, Connecticut, and Slingshot Warrior ends up getting a ride there and confronts us, like, what are we doing? I mean, are we just going to lock the doors? Are we going to stay in all day?
If Slingshot Warrior comes to Winstead, I'm sure he's going to want to be on my live show and he's going to want to be interviewed. Good morning, Andrew. How you doing today? I don't know anything about Urbane Bolt Mode is. I don't know anything about this person, but if I was anything, it'd be like Grillis. I would realize that I would not be wanting to go ahead, dare Grillis, and try to push anybody's buttons. And I don't think Slingshot Warrior necessarily wants to get into that either. I think Noodles, I don't know enough about the guy, but I'll tell you what. I never got an impression from him that he wanted to wish me harm, and I don't think I want to wish him harm either, because he's trying to do his own thing just as I am.
I mean, Michelle, he did say he was going to put my fire out. I mean, that's pretty, self-explanatory. He said he's going to put my fire out with his ice. He says he's Nordic. He's from the land of ice. And he will put my fire out with his ice. So,
Noodles, you are an earth sign. I don't know what Slingshot Warrior sign is, but somehow, I don't know. Is he an air, water, or fire sign? I don't know. But I don't know enough about him to really say. What I'm saying is with anybody is have a good reputation with them. It will one day be of use to you, keeping you happy and safe. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Andrew, thank you for asking. So the thing is, guys, and I want so much to continue to see more people come to the show and join the Patreon page too, and we were up to 76 followers this morning on Kick. 4 of them left because they got into an argument, I guess, on the side chat and Kick. And why do I have to, go through that. I didn't even
Yeah, Michelle, you don't have to deal with anything like that.
I didn't even institute the
bear
argument.
or slingshot warrior. You don't.
What's that?
Yeah. No, just like the bear or slingshot warrior, you don't have to put up with that. You know, some of your, just. Whatever.
The difference is with anybody noodles is I don't aggravate people. Okay. I respectfully understand that everybody has their own viewpoints, and I let them keep the viewpoints. If they're willing to listen to what I got to say, that's fine. If they don't want to listen to what I got to say, that's fine too. But they also should rightfully respect my viewpoints as well. That's all I ask.
All right. How about this? What about like a group of African Americans from like New Haven? They show up and they're ready to throw down. I mean, what do we do? What do we do?
Noodles. I don't really make a big deal about anybody because I just want to see the good, people get together and talk to each other and have a good time. I don't want to argue with anybody, and I don't think anybody is going to relatively just, with no provocation, is going to go after anybody. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I think that's the one thing that needs to be clearly stated. People don't like to necessarily get under people's grill. They don't. They actually would rather not have to deal with a confrontation. Because it's better.
It seems like we're getting very popular very, very quick, and I think there's going to be a time where people are going to try to roll up on us, Michelle.
I'm getting popular, yes, Noodles, I am, but I'm also a channel that does one thing different with YouTube. You know what that is? This channel is aiming to accentuate the positive on YouTube chat and panels. And that's why this channel is becoming popular.
All right, let's say we're in your apartment, Winsted, Connecticut, right? And we hear a crash, and a man comes through the window with a ski mask, looking to rape someone. Now, what should I do? Should I get in the way of you and the rapist, or should I just run downstairs and try to call Jimmy or Krista?
I don't think calling Jimmy would make any sense because, first of all, if it's somebody who's actually doing a home invasion, I think dial emergency services would be the most prudent choice. And second of all, I would say reality is, if they're really for a person to do a home invasion in my apartment, I think the person on the second floor would probably be the first target because that's one that's going to be easiest for them to get away from once they do whatever they're going to do and steal whatever they're going to steal because there'll be less witnesses.
Yeah, but let's be honest, like, those people weren't on Chatterbait. Like, you put yourself out on Chatterbait, Michelle, and a lot of people might have desires for you now. I mean, again, they were trying to call you Mrs. Delicious and all that stuff. I mean, is there a possibility that someone might show up?
I'm not on Chatterbait anymore. I gave up on that. Okay, so that's a part of my life that we have already come to a close. We don't even deal with Chatterbait anymore. That's over. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but Noodles, remember one thing, okay? Those days of Chatterbait are gone. Those are over. We don't do Chatterbait anymore. I really seriously would like to remind people that. We don't do that anymore because it's just not worth our time. And it wastes my time, and it wastes the time of the viewers discussing something we don't do anymore. Right. And that was part of a show which has a dark history to it. And we also put the Patreon link up. Oh, yeah. This one. Okay. So, I mean, there's some things on my channel we tried years ago that didn't work out, and we, decided to just chalk it up as what it was, a not successful. And that's absolutely fine. People do make mistakes. People make bad choices, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that, again, those amazing photos that you put out, maybe have gotten some men or some women really excited. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that. I think that you might actually have some stalkers that might want to do something. So,
well, you know what? I never really thought about it much, but until after later I realized that the next thing you know, I've been putting myself on a chatterbait. All I was doing was just entering the meat market. And I really think that there's a lot more to me than just basically a slab of flesh. Hi, Brian. How you doing? Well, guys, listen. It's 12:06. I do gotta go to the store and get some milk for the house. And I think we had a good show today.
Oh, yeah!
I think we covered a lot of good content. And please, if you unfollowed me on Kick, please come back to Kick. We really, really want to get that affiliate program going. We need all of your following.
Oh, yeah!
And I really so much would appreciate that. I don't know what the rules are. If you have to have 75 followers, or if you have to have 85 followers to get affiliate. But if it was 75, the churn alone showed me why I'm aiming my goal for 100. Can we get that 100 people on Kick?
Oh, yeah!
Then share the channel out with all your friends, your enemies, your priest, your rabbi, your garbage man, your electrician, your plumber, everybody you know that you think would be a good candidate, and have them join and follow us on Kick, because we really would appreciate it so much.
all right, Michelle, so I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Have a nice day.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up anyway. Alright, thank you. So yes, I am a bit disappointed that some of those people left following us. We were so close, guys. We were only 9 short. 9 short. And it breaks my heart because we were so close to getting enough people to file an application for affiliate. And I find it very disheartening. So if you unfollowed because you got into a row over somebody else, has nothing to do with my channel, please come back. We'll try to keep things organized. We have mods over there that can keep things in bay too. We really would like to have you on both networks. Because remember, like I said, Kick is where the fun is. Kick is where we can do Silver Moon Radio. We can't do it on YouTube. Kick is where we can show movies. We can't do that on YouTube. Kick is where we can discuss topics that may be controversial that we cannot show on YouTube. And it breaks my heart to think that somebody, after something goes on Kick, decides to punish me because they can't get along with somebody else. That's just not fair to anybody. Especially to get me all excited about the fact that we're 9 people away from getting affiliate, and then you pull the rug up from underneath me. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah!
So, if you're mad at me, that's one thing. If you're mad at the other people on Kick, that's a completely different reason. So, keep that in mind, guys. I didn't do anything to deserve the unfollow. So, I just really want to let you know that maybe some people come back, because if you really got to know the show, I put a lot of work into this program, and I really, really so much appreciate the people that follow us and subscribe to the channel, because this takes a lot of work to do these shows. And it shows your fealty. It shows that you appreciate the programs that we're doing. So if you unfollowed because of something that had nothing to do with me on Kick, please consider coming back, because we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah!
Well, anyway, I gotta edit the video down with the mixer or with the equalizer review. And it's got a lot more complicated than just a standard 15-minute interview. In fact, there's a whole chunk of testing and stuff in between where, I could throw out the whole section of the video because it really doesn't apply. But on the other hand, maybe we'll leave it in there, screw ups or not, so you can see the stuff that goes on behind the scenes of when we test products, reviews, product evaluations. I know that, Mojo. That's why I find it so sad, so disheartening. Because it wasn't anything I said. And if you are not been on the Kick channel, and if you want to come on Kick, and it is a great thing, Jojo's there, I'm there. We really need more people on Kick. I put a lot of work into what I do, and I really appreciate the support on Kick and on YouTube and X and Facebook, and yes, even when we were on Twitter, even though no one watched us. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And if there's somebody on Kick you don't like, just ignore them, just like you do on YouTube. And sometimes that's the easiest. Of course, it's different if the host or hostess is encouraging the arguing. Then I say, get the hell away from there as fast as you can. Because I want to do a good show. And I want to continue to, encourage people to be happy and interact with each other in a positive way. And that's what I want to do. And we're doing that. That's a major step for me. It's not just, I know YouTube is always out there trying to worm around lately. If you know YouTube, that's exactly what they do. They do nothing but encourage the negative. I want to do something better on YouTube. I want people to go, at the end of the show, I want them to feel happier about themselves and feel like they're part of something wonderful. And it absolutely is, Mojo. And don't forget, if you join us on Patreon, you get to hear the old shows too. For right now, the old shows, we've got the prices cheap for $1 a month. $1 a month. That's it. You can get access to newer Silver Moon radio shows. If you got a $5 membership, you can get the old radio shows with just the audio for $5 a month, which includes all the new stuff and the old audio stuff. For those who can afford it, $10 a month, you get access to the audio, the video, and all the stuff that's part of the Miser package all at once. And I mean, if you got 10 people donating to a Patreon, that's $100 more that I can use to do better stuff. And we all know we want to see this channel grow, even me.
Oh yeah!
And we don't do the terrible stuff like J&L. And yet, J&L makes more money than I do. But he doesn't encourage positive stuff. I'm trying to bring people together in a positive way, where J&L brings people together in the worst way possible, with negative trauma that causes harm and hurt. So let's reward those that bring positive things to the table.
Oh yeah!
Because these are the people that we should be rewarding because they want to bring people together in a good way, in a positive light. Yeah, I know that. But then once we get to that, how easy is it going to get memberships on Kick? But you know what? I still would like to get my memberships up on my Patreon page too, and continue to see them to grow on YouTube. And I know that the sad truth is YouTube memberships can't see the Patreon membership content because the Patreon membership content is separate from the YouTube membership content. Let me explain one thing. If I could have found a way to connect the two accounts together so that the YouTube memberships could see the Patreon membership content and the Patreon membership could see the YouTube membership content, that'd be wonderful. However, there's things on Patreon memberships cannot put on YouTube because it's so against YouTube's terms of service. I probably would get a strike. So unfortunately, there's stuff I can't cross platform, and I'd love to do that, but there's no easy way to do that. That means you have to have two separate memberships. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to keep trying to do content. That's good, because we're going to focus on doing the best stuff we can.
Oh yeah!
And I'm doing it because I want to do it for you. I want you to feel good and feel like you're part of something wonderful. Thank you very much, Mocho. So, right now, don't forget to put the likes in the like chart here on YouTube, guys, because really appreciate it. We only got 8 likes right now in the YouTube. But right now, because it's getting late, I only got 12 viewers, so appreciate you guys supporting the channel that you do, PDX, and all the other many supporters that made these shows good. Brian PC, Tiger Kitty, and many more that I can't even remember right now. Fact is, you guys make this possible. And I really do appreciate your support. Okay, Andrew, I hope to see you there. Also, don't forget to check out the videos or the video on demand or VODs. You can catch the last Silver Moon radio show. It's there, so you don't have to feel like you totally missed anything. Really, seriously, would love to see you guys all there. Especially for the night show, which is going to be this week on Friday night at 7 o'clock. It is only on Kick. It's not on YouTube. When you subscribe to Kick and you follow us on Kick, you will receive an email from Kick when I go live, unless you blocked Kick's messages, which means you'll know when I'm live right there on the spot. Absolutely. Music is magic. Well, speaking of magic, I gotta go head to the grocery store. I gotta go get some milk. So, everybody, for now, I want you all to have a nice day. Stay out of trouble. And Let's see if we can get those follows back up. If you're on Kick, just click on the heart icon. The heart icon to follow us. That would make me so happy. For now, everybody, I'm going to let you go. Stay out of trouble. Enjoy the weather. I know it's warm in some areas of the country and the world. Go ahead and enjoy it. Watch out for the bears. And I'll see you guys. Hopefully I'll find something for tonight for 7 o'clock for movie night. If we don't, there won't be no movie night. But if you're already on Kick, you won't receive a notification if there's no movie night, so you're not going to miss anything. At least you do get an email if you follow us on Kick. And they send it to your email, so you can always know when we're live, when we are live. Okay, guys, for now, see you later. Stay out of trouble, and may you have an excellent day, and party on, guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.